like in Madhubani, we used to have in villages. Workers they would have a duffly song going on in the evening, but now I heard that it has all stopped. There is no place for people to sit together and do those kind of things anymore. There is no community hall or anything like that. So it has gone backward culturally, looks like, at least in my area. Yeah,
But here we are continued here. We go
good.
door to door. Yes,
Yeah,
to celebrate. Yes,
very good.
not only my village, also our neighbor village. One village also I go to because there are lot Muslims there. So that is why I
Yeah.
used to go and we celebrate with them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. So, Pankaj, how was your morning? So, when I woke up, I saw your message that you guys had a big meeting today. I mean, last night. Yeah. Who is Deepak? Who is Deepak? I don't think I have met him yet. Oh, okay, good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Good. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, it's good that you have some people for the nights. I cannot support the night one. Once in a while, I'll come in the day one, like this morning one, so that while you guys go for walk or whatever, like Surender, he goes for walk, give you guys little company. So, so that's good. Distribute the work. Let some people do in the evening, and this is this. Yeah, this is morning time. It suits me because it is evening time. I'm not a morning person, so and then also in the daytime, that's like prime time. There is always something going on, so you get out of the house to do some things.
Morning,
Morning, morning, Aryan.
how are you, Asad?
I'm fine, good, thank you. We just celebrated Diwali yesterday and ate a lot of food. And today we are relaxing.
Yes, my name is Aryan. ये कैसे शुरू करता हूँ? My father name is Naveen Kumar. I am 9 years old. My school name is Sacred Heart Senior Secondary School. I read in fourth grade. I'm from Bihar, but I'm living in Ludhiana for my education purpose. I want to become an astrophysicist in future. So I have read many books of astronomy, like the general and special theory of relativity. होली वाला बड़ा होली. Um, we buy colors and water balloons. Um, Um, many people were um, creating mess. And done.
क्या क्या किया था होली के दिन? I have wear
Very good.
new clothes.
Yes.
No.
I dressed up with new clothes and
Enjoy we holy with our colony people.
I played holy with the colony people.
And some people also dance with sound.
And some people danced with some music.
Very nice. Did you dance?
No,
Did you dance?
no.
During Holi, I have make a video.
During Holi, I have made the video.
Okay.
क्या ठंडा है क्या? कोई ना हो जाएगा ठीक है.
Done.
ये ठंडा होगा अभी ना. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kita paham ना. बाहर
No.
घूमो फिर. बाहर थोड़ा सा कुछ खाना है. आदर्श कुछ खाना है.
Yes, sir. What to ask, sir, to kids? Yeah. Naveen ji, where is Naveen ji? Naveen ji is not joining now.
Yes. Here.
छोटे वाला का सर तैयार करवा रहे हैं सर. गुड मॉर्निंग. हम्म. हाँ. 6:30 में वैन आ जाएगा ना. अभी तैयार करवा रहे हैं उसको खाने में.
Yes, yes, Pankaj ji. So, have you celebrated Holi in Pune? How was Holi in Pune? Mhm. Sir, Amarnath sir, Holika Dahan is also celebrated in USA.
Well, maybe in some pocket, not in generally, but normally Holi is celebrated normally in the parks. People go to the
Yeah.
park and they throw color to each other. Those kind of things happen. Music happen there. There will be DJ for community. So that kind of thing happens.
And also local people of the USA also joined together. Yeah.
Well, maybe very few, not a lot, because you know. It's I mean, there will be some news coverage, those kind of things, but unless you invite specifically some person to the
Mhm.
party, holy party, some friends, if they come, then yes. Otherwise, not.
Yeah, yeah. Here I have seen news in Pakistan. Yeah, some students wants to celebrate Holi. Hindu people they were, and
Yeah,
but being religious fanaticism, Muslim students uh, beaten those people, and there was dispute going on also now.
yeah.
And
The
yeah,
Muslims, especially in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, they have lost their mind. I mean, that's all we can say. There are 99.9% Muslim in Pakistan. What kind of threat they are facing from minorities? That and it's like a very sad story. Pakistan is notorious for all these things. Uh, it will not learn. It will not. That's why it is going downhill day by day.
yeah, yeah. This is main thing that uh, they have not acceptance accept of Islam. They only there should be Islam. They are thinking now just, and that is why uh, they are cutting from the other countries from the world, and they are
Yeah,
going to degrade downgrade.
it is. It is. It is so interesting. If I take you back in the history, I was reading history of ancient Vedic Kal. Do you know where Veda were written first? Do you have any idea?
No, sir. It was it is said that it is our God's book. So there is no mention here actually who wrote
Well,
Vedas.
okay. So no. So the way you interpret that one is that it's the God's revelation which came to rishis, and then rishis came when they were meditating. They got revelation, and then they wrote it down, or learned it, and then started transmitting from father to son, teacher to student, to the next generation. So there are seven rishis. Vishwamitra is one of them. Vasisht is another one. Uh, Jamini is the third one. Atri is fourth one. I don't remember all the seven rishis. That's what we call them, Sapt rishis.
Yeah,
So, but most of the mantras were written of the Vedas by all these rishis. And for example, most famous mantra, Gayatri mantra. Gayatri mantra was conceived by Vishwamitra. It is a mantra given by Vishwamitra.
yeah,
And what I mean, there are two things. This is the religious part, but we when we analyze from historical and archaeological perspective, it is not possible that God will give Veda to human being. I mean,
yeah, yeah. I accept that.
yeah. So that's fine when we do puja part. That's God. It's like exaggeration. That's in the literature we call it exaggeration. That it's God given. Yes, everything is God given. So according to Hindu philosophy, everything is God. Tat tvam as, and like other one we say aham brahmasmi, means you. Tat tvam as means you all are God. And I am aham brahmas means I am God. So basically concept is that we all are part of the God. And in the way we explain that one, like I many times explain here, is that our concept of God is infinity, and infinity has everything in it. Is there anything can be excluded from infinity? No. Anything you can imagine uh, within what you can experience from your senses and beyond your senses, everything imaginable and non-imaginable, everything is part of infinity. So that is the concept of Sanatan Dharma, that God is Anand, and we all are part of it. And then we goes on to explain further by example. But I don't want to go to philosophical discussion right now. I wanted to take you back to the history. So, especially for Aryans, if he's still here, he should listen to this. It will be interesting for him to know that Vedas were basically first conceived or written in what is now Afghanistan and Pakistan. Okay, so that is the
Yeah.
birthplace of Vedas. Veda was not written or conceived in part of Ganga Jamuna area, which is mostly we consider the center of India, right? It didn't come from here.
Yes. Yes.
So basically, I told you about if you do the search, you can find who were the Saptarishis. So Saptarishis were the one who initially started writing the Vedas, and Vishwamitra and Vasishtha were the two biggest contributor of the mantras, and Atri and few others. There are seven of those. And the point I'm trying to make is that basically uh, all the rivers of Punjab, uh, five rivers of Punjab, and two rivers of India, like no, one river of India, Saraswati, and Sindhu. That is called Sapt Sindhu together. Okay, and that is what is also coming from the Vedas. So in the Vedic period, all these seven rivers were known, very well described: Sindhu, Saraswati, and five river: Ravi, Jhelum, Chanao. What are the other two? I have Satluj and one more I'm missing. So seven rivers. So that was the area. Not only that, Kabul was there is a Kabul River. We call it in ancient time that was Kubh River. Okay,
Yeah.
and there is Swat River. So I don't remember modern Sanskrit name of then. Swat was there also the river which is quite mentioned, and so basically the point I'm trying to make is that uh, the Sanskrit language as well as the Vedas and our whole Hindu culture started what is now Afghanistan and Pakistan. And look at the condition of those two places
Yeah.
now. This is a
Yeah.
historical fact. And I was just reading it last night on this subject, ancient Vedic period. So one more thing about that period is that was a very rural organization, small villages. It was not yet developed into cities. So basically, it was a very early part of uh, migration, and so in that migration, basically, there are a lot of historians. They refute that uh, we didn't have any Aryan migration coming to India, but the right now the theory held is that yes, immigration happened. So basically, Aryans was a kind of tribe from what is now the Turkey and southern Russia. They started moving towards south, and then they populated all the Stan country, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and then came to Iran, and from Iran started moving to Afghanistan, and Afghanistan they kept expanding to Punjab, Punjab to like to UP, Delhi, UP, Bihar, up to Bihar. So
Yeah.
uh, that is what was the migration pattern of ancient Vedic period. And that's why Arjavat, if you look at the map of the Arjavat of the ancient time, which was the Aryan tribes land, basically it pretty much was Afghanistan, what is now current Pakistan, uh, and pretty much Delhi, UP, and Bihar. That's how up to Bihar it was known in the Aryavarta. The rest of the South India or East India was not yet
Yes. Actually, the
Aryanized.
South Indian were for Dravids. There were
Yes,
Dravids. Yeah.
Dravid, we call. I mean, as per the theories, yes. So they were the original people living in still in India before the Aryans came to India. So this is one
Yeah.
theory, but other theory says that no, the migration happened outward from India. So that is another debate. I don't want to bring that debate right now. The point here is that look at the Punjab, I mean Pakistan and Afghanistan. That is where the Hindu religion started. All the things happened there, and after the Hindu period, next is the Buddha period. Your
Yeah,
favorite,
Buddhism.
Buddha Nagar. You come from there, so Siddharth Nagar. So in the Buddhism, then the whole area was since it was kind of culturally and agriculture wise more developed than the Bihar and UP area because it was populated later on. So, so basically, in the society, Afghanistan and what is now Pakistan were that area was was playing a bigger role in the cultural development of the language and culture, village culture, politics. So, uh, so everything fundamental or structure we have of Hinduism is uh, started in that area. In the early Vedic period, uh, by profession or by karma, society was still villages, villager type. They were, already. Um, uh, uh, they had started labor division of society into Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya. But it was like profession, like we call the doctor, engineer, accountant, lawyer. That is what was the concept. That Brahman was somebody who was doing puja path and chanting the mantras, preserving the mantras, uh, remembering it to transfer to the next generation because nothing was written on the paper. Kshatriya was main job was to make sure that protect the community, small villages. So that's what they were doing. Vaishya was those who were doing the agriculture, kheti bari, and gopalan and pasupalan, all kind of things. And then there were ordinary laborers, the fourth class. That was the early Vedic period class, and the very first uh, war of Indian history happened during that early Vedic Kaal. That is called War of Ten Kings. Dasarajan, have you heard of that? Dasaragya War, Dasarajan War.
No, sir.
Have you, huh?
No, no, sir.
You guys
No,
need.
sir. No.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you
know.
uh, uh, yeah. So I think you guys should find some time to read some history too here and there. It's good to know.
Yeah.
So So basically, what happened is that India was that time there were already 8 or 9 tribes, and very
Yeah.
interesting to know that the tribes were like Kuru. Kuru tribe was the most famous tribe. Bharat tribe, and what I find very astonishing is that Yadu tribe was there also. Yadu means Yadav. That
Yeah, though.
tribe was
Yeah.
right from the beginning. They were one of
Yeah.
the tribes. So there are 8 or 9, 10 tribes mentioned, and then the Bharat tribe was very dominant, and then Yadu tribe was very dominant, and then there were not Yadu, the Kuru tribe, which was the Kaurav and Pandavas, and so this all tribes. Uh, what happened is that. Um, this Bharat tribe, they changed their priest from Viswamitra to Viswamitra used to be the priest of their tribe, and they changed to Vasisht. And because of that, Viswamitra became very unhappy and angry, and he worked with the other tribe, and then there was inter-tribe war. So one side was only the Bharat tribe, and other side were all other tribes. And so that is what there were 10 tribes they were fighting, and in that fight, Bharat tribe became victorious. and then they started, developing the government. I also found there that in the beginning there used to be no king in the tribes. It was just a very nominal kind of that. Okay, for a while somebody will come and lead. It was so small communities those days, so there was no king. So one time they also had a fight with the Dravidians and they lost. And then after losing the war, they looked into why they lost, and they came to conclusion that Dravidians had a king, and on the other hand, these Aryan tribes didn't have a king. So they were disorganized, kind of. They were fighting, but there was no coordinated fight. So that's why they lost. So that is how they started developing the kingship. Okay. So, so that's the perspective. They are the same people who were at the time of Vedas. They are at the time of Buddhas. They are at the time of all the development. Taxila, such a great, you know, they gave historian like Porus, ancient time like king like Jayadratha, and that place has fallen into like
Call is
uh,
coming, sir. Just please. 1 minute.
whose call is this? Not mine. Oh, yeah, 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 sure. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, already we spent quite a bit of time now, so I think, yeah, yeah. So if you want to, we can now. I mean, there are not that many people, so we already discussed for half an hour, more than that. So we can call it off then. Okay. All right for today then. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's very perfect time for Indian people. So yeah, that's good. So let it be the big meeting in the evening, and then especially maybe make one night a big meeting. I mean, not everybody can join, but like make a one day like Saturday night. Maybe make the Saturday night is kind of easy night for everybody. Sunday night people have to pressure of going back to work on Monday. So as usual, Saturday night is the best night. So maybe you know make it as a prime meeting time Saturday night. All the major things you want to discuss should be of the agenda item on Saturday night. And then, yeah, so Saturday night, and then uh, probably once in a while I can join on Saturday night. But Sunday, as you know, I go to temple that time. It's not possible for me to join on Sunday. Yeah. So, but hey, it's good that a lot of people are coming, and we need to add, as I said, you guys need to kind of publish it more so that more and people, more professionals can join. I'm surprised that uh, still we have very limited participation. It's increasing, but we need to keep advertising, right, among the community that hey, it's a free training on on international affairs. So everybody should be coming. Those who like to have international knowledge of things. No, it is not only Asian; it's requirement of whole world right now. I mean, it is anywhere. If you know English, you can survive in any country, Africa or any continent you go. That is the only language which is spoken everywhere. as by default as a second language. Everybody learn English as a second language. You can survive in China, you can survive in Japan, you can survive in African countries. So it's a very important skill. Everybody should try to develop this speaking, and it's possible. I mean, it's possible that if people put a little bit of effort, especially like from the childhood time, if people put a little bit of effort in their kids, they can train their kids. So that's how it is. Okay. All right then. Enjoy your morning. We'll talk then some other time. All right. I'll drop now. Okay. Bye.